Good morning, friends. I'm Carl. This is my bathroom. That means it's time for a shave. I've got 2.5 days worth of growth, and we got to get it knocked down so that I can go to church, because it is Silky Smooth Sunday. Hope everybody's doing good today, and that your weekend is well. It is 7 o'clock this morning, the first day of daylight savings time, which means really it's 6 because they changed to 1 hour ahead, and I hate it. It's the worst. Lost an hour of sleep. But anyway, alright, so let's get on with the shave, because I don't want this to take like 30 minutes. So, first things first, coffee. Brought to you by Hallmark Baptist Church. Church, the way it used to be. Alright, so what are we using today? It's Sunday, so I'm going to use a shavette. Equinox stainless steel. It's got the 7 a.m. platinum that I used last Sunday. So second use on that blade. Head blade with the cartridge. 7, 8, 9, something like that on the cartridge. Got the Williams mug soaking. That'll be the 21st load on that. You guys see me look up on the corner. I have it written in the corner of my mirror with dry erase marker. That's how I'm tracking how many lathers I get out of that. For the post, Aquavelva Sensitive 5-in-1 and Crown King Kirit Mati. And then for the soap, we'll be using the sample of Prohibition style Southside Fizz. I used this Thursday night and I loved it. I got the scent profile totally wrong. I yapped about for 30 minutes how it was pineapple and black cherry and bay rum. It's cucumber, gin, and citrus? I don't know. And then this, the turn and shave brush. Both of those items, the soap and the brush, generously gifted to me by Kenny Riberall. I used this brush on Thursday night too. It was great. Yeah, so I didn't upload that video because I felt like a knucklehead. Got a little bit of the soap pressed into my Crown King scuttle. So yeah, I didn't upload it. But I smell something sweet, and it's not cucumber. It smells like pineapple to me. That's why when I hopped online to check the scent profile, I was like, wow, a pineapple soap, that's awesome. Not pineapple. I read the description to one of the other soaps because the way the website loaded on my computer, everything was a little jumbled. So, man, that's 2 videos in a row that I was scared to upload because I don't want to let my fans down. No, I don't want to look like a knucklehead. Which is silly because I am a knucklehead in real life. I am generally a knucklehead. But anyway, what can I tell you? I loved the soap. It performed spectacularly. It's slick. It's got a nice creamy lather. It lathers up very easily. The brush is beautiful, soft, smooth, easy to use. I mean, look at this. Beautiful. I'm going to get a great lather out of this, I can tell already. I can only hope that the shavette and the blade live up to the brush and the lather. So let's see, it's Sunday morning, first morning of daylight savings, like I said. So I don't know if they do this. I know not all of the states do it, the whole daylight savings time thing. Some states got smart and decided that they weren't going to do this dumb nonsense of changing the clocks, moving them twice a year, once an hour forward and once an hour back to kind of match up with the sun, so that you have more time to, more daylight available, I think is the reason they do it. Do you guys who watch in other countries do this nonsense? Or have your countries decided that, or even have they ever done it? Have you ever done it? Because it's stupid. It's dumb. When I was working 24-hour shifts, it meant we got an extra hour of work, which was nice because we got the overtime, but who wants to be at work for 25 hours? And then on the day when it changed back, because in the fall, usually like in October or November, somewhere around there, it falls back. And so we lost an hour of pay, which is dumb. But I mean, there's been tons of studies that prove that like on the Monday after the time change, the spring ahead, or the daylight savings time change, there are more accidents. People are late for work because they forget to change their clocks. Like depression rates go up, workplace accidents, heart attacks go up. Just all kinds of bad stuff because people lose that hour of sleep and their body's not acclimated to it. It's ridiculous. And it's all based of, it's all because when we used to be a farming economy, good night, lather everywhere. Used to be a farming society and economy. They needed that extra daylight so they could be more productive. I think that's good on the lather. Anyway, that's your little history lesson of the morning. The true lesson is it's stupid and I hate it. And I need to move to one of those states, I don't remember which ones off the top of my head, that don't change the clock. Alright. Pass number 1. Everything is nice. The brush is beautiful. Soap is grand. This is one of my favorite shavettes. Blade. I really raved about it. During the last shave, had a little bit of post-shave irritation, but this, so far, the first quarter pass, a little tuggy. Can you guys hear the TV? I always forget to turn it down. I'm always paranoid that you guys can hear the TV, yet it never seems to come through on the video. So, who knows? So here in Austin, it is spring break time, so all the kiddies are out of school. A couple of my coworkers are on vacation for the week. They're doing fun stuff with their kids, going to the beach and that kind of stuff. So good for them. I hope they have a good time. I'll be stuck at work because I don't have kids, so I don't need to take off, right? Also, since I live in Austin, live music, capital of the world, which when I was a teenager I thought was really cool because you could go to the bars any night of the week downtown and there was live music in several different styles and venues. as I got older, that's not quite that important to me anymore. I still like to go see live music, just not local random bands. Sometimes you can still find something cool, but not as important to me as it used to be. It's what happens when you grow up, right? Like, just things change. But anyway, so South by Southwest started back in the like 80s, 90s, and it was a music showcase where new bands would come to live music capital of the world, unsigned talent, and they would come hoping to get signed by record labels, and it was actually a really big deal. And it was kind of cool and indie, but then somewhere along the way, it became this bastardized, like, week-long festival with music and technology, and Austin gets overrun with tourists, and of course the city loves it because they get rich, they make money, it's good for the local economy, but the citizens get the shaft because traffic and crime and all that nonsense goes up. And also, it's become such a big deal that it's not about the local small musicians or regional musicians getting, found. But rich and famous established acts just showcasing their talent now is what happens, and it's disappointing. And now I'm going to sound like one of those grumpy old men. But I remember when I was in high school, South by Southwest was 1 week long. It was all about music. And it was $35 for a wristband that would get you into any club to see any band. But now the wristbands are like $200. They don't get you into everything. And these famous people do their showcases and still charge several $100s on top of what you pay for a wristband to get in and see their showcase. It's become very disappointing. What is not disappointing is the shave. Beautiful first pass. Cheeks are pretty much BBS. Neck is still needs a little work. I'll have to go back to the puck here, or the scuttle I should say. Pick up a little bit more lather. So I noticed about this brush, it's very nice, but it eats lather, like, and maybe it's just because I didn't load it well enough. But it did the same thing to me on Thursday night. I thought I had enough soap in it, but I didn't. I had to go back to the scuttle. But you guys, well, I don't think I showed you. Didn't have a lot, maybe a pea size scraping out of that bag. So not a ton of soap in the first place, honestly. So maybe it's user error, and I ain't complaining at all. Great brush, great soap. Also, Kenny, I watched your video last night, and you you ribbed me a little bit about my brushes. I have brushes. I don't have a ton of brushes, but I have like 5 or 6. I just tend to grab the same ones because I have my little drying rack, and that's the one I just grabbed because it's right there. And so yeah, so it's usually the Vanderhagen and either the Wet Shave Club Bore or the 10,098, the Omega 10,098. But hey, if you think I'm a guy who needs more brushes and you want to send them to me, bring it on. I won't complain. I really do appreciate it, man. Alright. So I've also been shaving through the week with the razors that I got sniped with the Gem and the Ball End Tech. And I had kind of a rough shave with that Gem. I think that's more of a technique thing than anything. I did feel that the Starling was a little bit smoother shave with the blue base plate. And then the excuse me, the Gillette Ball End is just a great little Tech, a great little shaver. I actually shaved with it twice, and I didn't notice it until last night when I was putting it away. It's made in England. It's not a USA Tech, so I don't know if that changes the name or not. I'm not that up to speed on the vintage razors, and so if you know, the Gillette Techs made in England, do they have a different name? Were they Rockets or something like that? Or is that just a whole different razor? I don't know. All right, pass number 2. Good. Very good. All right. Ooh, I think I have much soap left in there. I think I got enough for some pickups. Yeah, this soap is fantastic. I really like the scent. I smell sweet, and it's not cucumbers. It smells like pineapple to me. So, but like I said, I want to say it's gin, and that may be the gin, but it's gin, cucumber, and citrus, I think, was the scent profile. So the sweetness may be the gin, but most gin, or at least the only other gin scented soap I have smelled, smells like juniper. And that's the Gin and Tonic by Sterling, which I need to use. But yeah, so great soap. All right, last pass, inverted across the grain. whatever the scent profile is on this. This is definitely one that I want to add to my collection when I'm buying again. I'm not officially on a freeze, but I haven't bought and I'm not planning on buying anything. Probably until Christmas, maybe not even then. I have so much stuff. I have stuff that I could probably use something new in my den that I haven't used every week until the end of the year, and I probably still would have stuff in my den that is not used. I really went crazy at Christmas. And one of these days I'll do the rest of the shave den video so you guys can see my obsession slash addiction slash compulsion slash pride and shame. There it is. That little rough patch, I couldn't get it. Alright, there we are. That's the end of that portion of the Silky Smooth Sunday. 23 minutes. Good night. On to the head shave. Rinse this brush out. Alright, so I've had some people say they really enjoy the two shaves. I know it's tough. 30 minutes, you know, can be a long time to sit and watch somebody shave, so I thank you guys for sticking around for them. If not, you can cut them off at any time. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But I do appreciate the support from everybody. Oh, that's the worst sound in the world, isn't it? Ooh, this brush does a great job with the Williams. Look at that. That puck has been soaking for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. I put it under water when I hopped in the shower, and then however long it's taken me to shower and shave, so 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. But look at that. I mean, come on. All I did was soak it. No other ridiculousness to it. But look at that lather. People say they can't lather Williams. It just takes a little bit of practice. And there are a million techniques, so get a puck, it's cheap, and play with it. Practice. Experiment. See what you can do, because even though it's cheap and it's not fancy and it's a little finicky, it's a really good soap. Anyway, that's my plug for Williams. All right, let's see if I can do this. Finish up in about 30 minutes total. I think this may be the last shave on this blade. Weather's been nice here in Texas. We're coming into spring. Like I said, it's spring break time for the kitties. We hit 91 degrees yesterday. If that's a preview of what our summer's going to be like, man, I am not looking forward to it. I stayed inside most of the day yesterday, doing laundry, all that good stuff. Watched most of Jessica Jones on Netflix over the past couple of days. It's a TV series adapted from a Marvel comic book character. Yeah, I'm a comic book nerd, like I've said before. It was really good, kind of emotionally taxing. Fun show. Well, no, it's not. It's not a fun show. It was a good show. A lot of people didn't like the first season. It's got kind of a weird pacing. If you're looking for superhero action adventure, that is not the show for you. It's got an interesting story, a pretty deep character with backstory. Some stuff that's hard to watch, hard to deal with. Second season was a little faster paced. And that, in my estimation, it was a little bit better. Just generally better. The script was a little bit better. The acting was better. The story overall was better. So, will it be back for a third season? I don't know. If it is, I'll watch it. Just because I'm a fanboy. Second pass. It was good to see Johnny Johansson's videos. He's posted a couple over the past week. He's looks like he's recovering fairly well from his surgery. He had a 9-day shave. Great shave, great video. And then he got his Swedish witch shave, which was a good video as well. Great soap. Sarah makes a great soap. So does Prohibition style, man. That was good soap, man. I can't wait to try the bourbon barrel sample that I got sent. And like I said, when it's time for me to spend money again, I'll definitely be spending money with Prohibition style. Alright, that's it. Right, we'll pick up back there. Rinsed off. Alright. right, there we are, silky smooth and ready to worship. That's it. What else can I say? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great Saturday and a great Sunday and a great upcoming week. I hope you're having great shaves, getting some time to go spend with your friends and family, because that's really important. I'm going to do the post off screen. Thanks again for all your support and comments, subscriptions, whatever. I hope you have a great week. God bless. Have a good day.